Alright, so it's day 2 working on the Chevy. My father-in-law here, he cut the tops of the studs, so I'm going to try and take off the rest of it so we can get this box off. All right, so the toolbox is out. The storage rack, or whatever you want to call it, is out. It looks like a different truck already. So my father-in-law, he banged this socket onto the key. So we're gonna see if we can get it out. Hopefully it does. That way we get some new tires. So I'm gonna do that right now. The wheel locks on all 4 corners came off like butter. So right now I'm gonna jack it up. Or maybe I'll put the battery in, I don't know. But it looks like the wheels are gonna come off fairly easy as long as they're not rusted to the hubs. So rear is on bricks. I gotta work on doing the front, which should be easy. We put some gas down the carb, it started up, but we gotta bust off this lock on this gas cap. Probably just cut it out, but I want to get the wheels off before the sun goes down. So I'll get these off. We'll get some rubber on those. Probably figure out how to, well, I'm gonna just drill this out, suck whatever might be in it. If there's nothing in it, that's good, but who knows. And then see if we can get it to roll. But for now, we will get the wheels off, like I said, and probably get some new crap on there, and we'll be good to go for the next step. All right, rear and front wheels are off.
You can see the tires.
What do you mean? Oh yeah. Would you believe it that this still moves? So the brakes aren't seized. I mean, whether they work or not. Ow! I got my finger stuck. Well, they move, so that's good. We just don't know if they work, but at least they're not seized. Where I got it all on bricks. So the next thing to do is break down these tires. You see how flat it's been sitting for, and get some nice new rubber on it. I put gas in the tank. Turns out there was 0 gas in the tank. Listen to this thing. 18 years. Idles like it's brand new. Listen to this thing. So yesterday I got these good used tires. I'm gonna put them on the truck, and then I'm gonna change the oil. I just topped off the antifreeze or water. I just put water in it. There was some antifreeze in there, as you can see. My dumbass started to wash it, and I realized I'm gonna go underneath it. So that was kind of silly of me, but luckily it's not soaked. But yeah, I'm gonna put the wheels on. It'll be a lot easier to do the oil change because it'll be higher. And then I don't know, run it again and see if it can get up to temp. All right, so wheels are on, and it looks like a different truck. I know I keep saying it looks like a new truck, but if you've seen it the way it was before and what it is now it looks like it's ready to actually drive. I'm about to change the oil, but all 4 wheels are on now, and I could safely go underneath it, so that's what I'm about to do. Oil is in, all 5 quarts. So let's hook up the battery. Let's see if it starts right up. No starter fluid, nothing. Who knows, we might get lucky. We might get lucky. Let's move the stuff over. Use that one day. All right. What's up with the lights? I know the lights are on. All right, let's see. Let's see. Pump, 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 pump. There we go. The brake light. I think the brake light is on. I don't know if the brakes work. We won't know. So I'm gonna let this thing idle for a good while. I don't know what that smells like, but it runs pretty good. I'm gonna just let it run for a while. Get all this crap out. Still letting it idle. Idling good. I mean, it's got some smoke coming out on the driver's side. So, I mean, what's the worst it needs? A rebuild? But it's not running too bad. At least it's idling. Alright, so we had an issue. Wheels didn't move. Put fluid in it. Wheels moved. Great. Then the front calipers were seized. So I just got it unseized and I won't hit the brakes. So the brakes probably won't work. But yeah, it's like one thing after another. But hopefully now it moves. Alright, so you were able to see that it moved. The brakes were locked up, so I got new calipers. Hopefully everything works out well as far as bleeding and there's no junk in the lines. And maybe if we get some kind of brakes, we can actually pull it out of the backyard and drive it. So let's get to it. Alright, so I'm gonna take off the brakes. It uses an Allen key. Thanks to my dad, he told me ahead of time it's a 3/8, so I came prepared. I'm hoping these come off relatively easy. Let's see. Off, okay. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna loosen this one. I'm gonna make sure all four come off nice. Sweet. So they're coming off. I'm gonna do the other side and I'll update you guys as I go. Alright guys, I don't know if you can see me. The sun's kind of in my face. So got good news and bad news. Good news, I did the brakes and I'm about to find out if they work. Bad news, so I climbed on top of the engine. I went to the back where the block is. I read the serial number. It's a 460777. Checked it on Google and it's a 305. So there's a story behind it. And I guess in the early 90s, my father-in-law had the 350 in here and it was smoking. So he asked for somebody to swap it out, you know, for another 350. So I guess they pulled a fast one on him, put a 305 in there. He put the 305, they put the 305 in there and it was smoking really bad. And he wasn't happy with it, so he wanted his old motor back, but they said they were gonna charge him for that. And he said forget it, because he didn't want them doing the work since they already did put a bad motor in, and it kind of just left it that way. So I talked to my dad, told him the situation, and he said, you know what, still a cool truck, which I agree. You should be able to find another 350 somewhere. So we'll look out for the junkyard and see if we find another one. But in the meantime, let's see if the car moves and stops. All right, hook up the battery. Shut our hood just enough. Start her up. See if it stops. Even a little bit. it stopped a little bit. I'm gonna let it warm up. Turd on my face. So, you know, even though it has a smaller motor, I tell you what, driving it put a smile on my face. Just to have it driving after 18 years is insane. And it kind of make me think I could use this as a beat around truck, and in the meantime look for a 350 or find one of the junkyard. This is a perfect truck for the junkyard. So I'm gonna clean the engine because it's dusty, and that's it. All right, so it's not much better, but I think I got a lot of the caked on dirt that was loose. It was getting loose and blown in my face, but I mean the engine was a little crusty. But I think like what I want to do is just freshen it up, make it a truck that can drive at this point, and worry about putting like a bigger motor at some other point. I mean, it's a great truck to haul around stuff, so I'm not gonna sweat it. I think I'll just gonna freshen this up and just try to get it a good running driving truck. All right, still dirt in the face, but I think I'm gonna wrap it up for today. Got a lot done, did the brakes, we got tires, we drove it, we started it, we ran it, but it's getting to the point where it could probably come back home from like a tow. I'm not gonna drive it, I don't feel safe driving it. So I mean, it's getting there to that point, so that's kind of cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be doing some SAR content hopefully soon. I'm supposed to get an exhaust done. The shop is taking forever to call me so I can bring it in. So hopefully I get some SAR stuff put out. But I hope you guys enjoy this new C10 stuff in the meantime. So until next time, it's JZ Chris 92. Later.